Okay. So. Yeah, it's like, do I really need some kind of main menu? Not a bad idea. Oh, because then I can also have the credits and stuff too. If I do this in screen space camera, put the camera in here. Yeah, now it's rendering behind the character. Okay, let's do a button for start button. And I think well, let's see. Yeah, credits, I think I'll just pop up with a panel that has the text on it. I guess this has a shadow to it, so... Oh, I was thinking about doing that for the text on the actual game there, too. Because I think that will help with... Yeah, okay, I'm all over the place in terms of stuff that I'm doing here. That's already showing through? I didn't even offset this by a smidge. That's a bit much. Is that adding, or is that just making it confusing? Oh, it's not updating. Yeah, okay. And then list isn't a thing. Okay, using Unity engine. Collect generic. Oh no. Okay, system dot collections dot generic. There we go. Yeah, I think it's a little too chill. Well, it's also because I'm still digesting the lunch that now I'm gonna be feeling a little slow. Probably a bit much, but I want to be explicit with it. Okay, so now I can do actually properly label that. Then we can do this and that. And now when I hit play, the number will actually be... No, it's because the font's a little too fancy that it just looks a little confusing. Wait. Was there an outline option? Yes, there was an outline option. Why does it still look massive? And I guess I could offset it by like a smidge. Or not. It doesn't seem to be offsetting much. Oh, I was putting in all sorts of numbers on the thickness and the... It's going pretty good. I have okay, well I guess the physics is still it doesn't matter. It's kind of drunk chaos is the Oh, but if you're unfamiliar, the GMTK is a YouTube channel that is running the, I believe, biggest game jam on itch, and the theme for this year is Countdown, so make a game in 4 days using the theme of Countdown. I decided 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer, and you can go take one down and drink it. And right now there's a few more bottles than 99. I was just kind of messing with. Yeah, and hopefully tomorrow, once I get the also coding for GMTK. I kind of figured it's going to be a lot of people stopping by for GMTK, but I also did have somebody come by and say, what is GMTK? So... yeah, and I was trying to get the bottle caps popping off. Still need to work on the audio and stuff. Oh yeah, that was another issue, was the text there. So you actually did need to be screen space overlay, not camera. Unless I guess I could push it into the camera more, but I could just do this. Ruh-roh. Yeah, and then I think I need to either change the lighting or... should probably miss the tiling on the materials and stuff too. Yeah, okay, I think the outline is helping to get this to look a little easier to see. What's the game about? So if you're unfamiliar, there's the song 99 Bottles of Beer on the Wall. Oh, that's why I had that pulled up. It was just for people that are unfamiliar. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. Take one down and pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall.
Okay, I'm going to do this now. I don't know if I'm going to be the first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, we'll just look at the Wikipedia page. But yeah, the whole point of it is it's a song about counting down. N bottles of beer on the wall, N bottles of beer. Take one down and pass it around. And -1 bottles of beer on the wall. Until you reach 0 bottles of beer. But I also figured it would be easier to do for audio, because I'm like, if I'm singing badly, then that also works for the drunk theme. And it works for just, if the game is jank, it's because, you know, is drunk. So, I'm very glad with the theme that I picked, so. Yeah, it definitely needs some audio for, like, when you actually are drinking the beer. But I keep messing with other stuff. Because I was kind of messing with the main menu here. Yeah, I called it thumbnail because this was just going to be the thumbnail, and then I went and turned it into... Oh, I didn't do a picture of the character with the... Okay. Oh, and that was the question, is... Did I have an idea for sprucing up the button to make it look a little less generic? Am I making a horror game? I am not. I don't know if other people are making horror games. I don't know if that's a common thing, but... The main game, there we go. I am doing a 99 bottles of beer on the wall game. 99 bottles of beer, take one down and pass it around, 98 bottles of beer on the wall. So yeah, you got the... Still need to do some audio, still need to do some polish, and then I'm really hoping that tomorrow I can work on different beer effects, or drink effects rather. But yeah, right now it's just you hoover up 99 bottles of beer, and yeah, I think I do need to add some drunk effects or something to add a bit more challenge to the game. Yeah, and I definitely need some audio or something so that you can tell when you're drinking that you're actually, like, drinking. But yeah, it's really just to clean up the number of bottles of beer on the wall. We're keeping it simple. I've done too many jams where I get a little overly ambitious, which is why I'm working on the game page and stuff now too, so. If you find reading scary. Depends on what you're reading. If it's paperwork, yes, that's scary. Okay, so I did kind of want to mess with the main menu, and we're aiming for polish right now. And then I can loop around tomorrow and add more fun stuff, as much as I keep wanting to add fun stuff. Okay, speaking of adding fun stuff, let's just make it functional. I can go back, make it exist, then you can make it pretty. So, oh, what all buttons do I want? Because if I do an options menu, so start and options, the credits, and exit. That's what I'm thinking. So then you need to go... Yeah, I think we're going to pin them all to the middle. Like I said, the one problem is, how do I make the button look a little more interesting? Switching out the text, it definitely helps. But... Oh, quit button. And then this is the options button. Oh, and I guess if anybody's working on their own GMTK thing, feel free to put links. Feel free to show off what you got, because I am curious what other people are making. Because I'm kind of wondering how many rocket ship games are gonna end up happening. 375 divided by 2, right? So we'll just do 188. Okay, and then these need to be a bit bigger. Width-wise. Or just bigger in general. Maybe we just do bigger in general. Okay, I think I just made the problem worse. Because I'm gonna increase the width, but then make it too big. Yes. Whoops. Okay, 250. Options is gonna be the biggest. And I could just put it down here. I could put them all to the side, just like one side or something too. Then I'm gonna spend too long thinking about this when it really doesn't need it. Okay, no, did I need it? Yeah. Why do you seem to be kind of hidden? Oh, the ground is hiding it. Because I did the canvas thing. Shoot. But I do kind of like the fact that the character is on top of things. But that means I can't put the quit button in the corner like that. Or at least not that far down. If I make it wider though. Okay, and then if we shrink the height. Aha, there we go. So that lets it squeeze in. And then I need the credits. Okay, then I gotta figure out positionings for all of y'all. So quit button, I think I do want it in the corner if I can. Start, I don't know if I do it in the middle. Oh, it gets covered up by the guy. Yeah. Although I guess if it's... No, and I can't move it forward. Do I want to just put all of it in the corner? I feel like there's plenty of big name games that put like the... Okay, wait, how about a video game? And then it's a bunch of AI. It's not actual, like... Here's the... Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought there was ones like these that do the set of buttons on the side. Yeah, like this. It's just, here's the list of buttons, and then here's the... whatever art. So I guess we're going a little more AAA on this menu here. And saying, screw it, it's all just gonna be on that bottom corner. Or maybe just the side. Okay, we're just gonna reset all y'all. And then they all need to be pulled over by like 200. And then the height, so 100 is probably gonna be a little close. Negative. Okay, something like that. Kind of want to make the button more interesting somehow, but... I could do like a shadow? Oh, and let's do prefab. Yeah, before I continue to mess with these in terms of... Yes, rename the file. Okay, then I want to do another image. So this is the shadow. Which does not need all the extra stuff like this. Yeah, go rename it, and then because of the layering. Okay, so this is rather the... So you're gonna be the shadow, you're gonna be the actual just background. Or maybe you're just gonna be the button. Or not button. Because the whole thing is called button. So the background, I guess, the clickable bit, I don't know. Okay, no, we're gonna do that even. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be the button. But maybe no image there.
Guys like you go on to be four. Guys that never had a worry. And they got a hold of some dough and went goofy.
That stuff. There we go. Just the image.
The first thing that happens to a guy like that, he starts wanting to go into restaurants and sit down at a table and eat salads and cupcakes and tea. Boy, what that kind of food does to your system.
Colonel, $50 ain't gonna ruin me.
I've seen plenty of fellas start out with $50 and wind up with a bank account.
Right now, we just move you a little bit. A little bit. There we go. That does give it a little more visual interest. There we go. Okay. So now I hit play. Okay, so it is still a button that you can click on. And then, funny enough, we get rid of all of them. So we can do that. Oh, I was like, why does it look funky? Yeah, okay, because you just decided to put the button in a weird spot. Oh, that resets that too. Ugh. Screw you. Okay, so now this is the options button. What? What happened to you? 375. Oh. Because I reset everything. Then it went stupid. Okay. And then actually I lied. There we go.
I just sometimes wonder if it's worth all this. Explain what you're fighting for.
Okay, here.
You might as well question why we breathe.
Credits button.
Why we breathe. If we stop breathing, we'll die. If we stop fighting our enemies, the world will die. What of it? That'll be out of misery.
Balls.
You know how you sound, Mr. Blaine?
There we go. The credits button.
Himself of something he doesn't
And then copy paste that.
Each of us has a destiny, for good or for evil. I get the point. I wonder if you do. I wonder if you know that you're trying to escape from yourself, and that you'll never succeed. To know all about my destiny. I know a good deal more about you than you suspect.
Okay. I almost feel like I need some kind of color here, because this isn't really a full-on black and white like stick figure game, but that's okay. Something like that. I really should just do templates at this point. I've done enough of these dumb dad blasted mother flipping projects. I really just need to get some boilerplate template stuff going. Well, you know what I could do is just call it like menus. Because then I could use it for... Okay, and then it's gonna need to, yep, be renamed. Okay. start the game. We have the options. Credits. Yeah, I am tempted for like the decoration in the bar area to just have that be a bunch of screenshots of other games and then have those be links to go to other places. Like that's just the decoration is a bunch of pictures of links to other games. Okay, then application quit. That's an easy one. This one is scene manager. Load scene. The name being main. Oh, and then I do need like a main menu for the other if I'm reusing this menu stuff. Right now it's called thumbnail. So no. Let's rename this. Let's resave this as a different scene. Okay, then we can go back to the thumbnail scene and say, how about no with these buttons? And go back to the main menu. Yeah, it's a little awkward that it just loads a pile of bottles like so. But that's okay. And let's make sure in the build profiles that the main menu is in here. So I want you to load the main menu first, then the main game. The thumbnail doesn't need to be loaded in there. And sample scene, I don't even need you anymore. Okay, that is what I actually want to load. So then I have main and main menu. Yeah, main menu and main. So when I call them by name, it actually goes there. And then this will open up the options panel. This will open up the credits panel. Yeah, and then it's like, do I want to do like the transition between? I want this to look polished. And I have time enough to do that, so that's what we're doing. Just gonna try to polish it just a little bit. Okay, so this main menu, you need a menu component so that the start button can have a menu that goes to start the game. And then I don't have the main menu one just yet, but I can do the quit button that does quit. Okay, so now hopefully I should be able to click on start, and it should start the game. And then I don't have an ability to get back to that menu, but that's okay. Can't test the quit. That's okay. But then I need a menu to get back to this main menu. Oh man. Now I'm like, can I do just like a large pile of bottles? Okay, wait. And then just use that as an image, as the transition image. I think it just comes down from the top as a large pile of bottles. That's, okay, wait. So now if I go back to thumbnail. Okay, and I do save as a new scene, and this one's gonna be just about bottles. Okay, and we don't need the character. We don't need the canvas. We do need the ground. We do need the camera. And we do need the pile. But the camera needs to be placed over the pile. Yeah, like that. So instead of that, I want you facing down. I think I did directly up. Nope, I did do down. Okay, so not on the Z. And then it'll need to be a different one on the Y. Maybe like 5. Might be a bit much. Yeah, it's a bit much. So then we move the camera into right about there. And maybe we make the, well, no, I guess if it's white, that's fine. Oh, no. Okay, the thing was, something like, I don't really want to cut off the edges. So no, I guess it is something more like this. And then just zoom in. It's just, I want a pile of bottles to fall over the screen. That's the transition. And I think it'd be easiest to do that with an image, but yeah, because I don't need, it doesn't have to be unique. It's just because I kind of want the jagged bits here, and then, you know, because it's white, have it. Yeah, okay, wait, because I could just, let's just see. I'm having too much fun. So if I grab this. Okay, and then we save it. Bottle pile, I guess. Just feel like it's gonna end up a little grainy. And then okay, the bottle pile right here. Doing another web build now so you can make a new video because done with sound and music. Nice. You're like cranking on stuff. Oh, alpha is transparency. It's just white. Okay, so that's where I actually need to go into Krita. Oh, did I actually save the other one? Okay, then the screenshots, then I can do this screenshot. Okay, now how do you do the... Just erase the background again? First I thought it was a pile of leaves. Well, this is one of those, like, if I actually do end up changing with the bottles, look like I'll need to remake this, but that's okay. Oh, there, okay. That's what I was afraid of, is that it's gonna be way too grainy. Just ignoring the hydrate? I didn't even see it. So yes, I'm very much ignoring it. I didn't mean to ignore it that bad, but yes, I am ignoring it that bad. Wait, how did I do that? Okay, so it is just eraser paint bucket. That's how I did that. Okay. Now, if I zoom the camera in. Okay, let's... Okay, so that did stay. Okay, let's just stop messing with it. I don't need to... Gonna eat. Be back later. Sounds good. Okay, so let's just take the other one that I already had. Okay, no. So let's just take this. Zoom the camera in to where it's just the pile of bottles, and then that'll be... It's right about there. Seems to be a good spot. So 1.2. Didn't get the notification that I was back on. I mean, I did say I was going to come back around noon. But I guess if you weren't around when I said that. Okay, now I need to go back to play maximized. And then I do a snip of this. I heard you say, but the app usually sends the notification when you start. I don't know if I turn that one on. I've never really had that much success with turning on the notification for Twitch, but okay, so this is just bottles. Like I said, I'll need to remake this if I do actually update the bottles, but that's okay. Okay, so now the screenshot for the bottles. Okay, now I can go back to the main menu. And then I need to watch that Bracky's video on how to do the transitions between menus, because I forgot. I feel like there's a different game that does like it fills the screen with a random set of objects and then empties out the screen. Oh, I need to have the buttons animate into the scene here too, if I want it to be as polished as possible. I don't remember how to do the transition thing. We're just gonna do an animator on top of you, I think. Because then I can animate whatever the canvas is doing. This is the main menu. I can't select all of these, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, so then maybe I can do the credits buttons, rect transform. What was the thing I wanted to change? The position on the X. Because I think I'm just going to have them slide in from the side. It's not giving you your... Not adding this stream towards the streak. Never mind, you were just being impatient. It lags out sometimes. Well, like when I go to check how many people are watching the stream, and then it takes like 2 minutes for it to load up the fact that I am now watching the stream. The pivot? No, just the position. Not the anchors, min and max. Anchored position, I guess? Oh, I clicked on the credits button? Okay. Well, sure, whatever. The credits button. So when we animate it, let's just say 30. That's your end spot, and then here it's gonna be 0. And by that I mean Okay, so then we do a little bit of overcorrection to 200. What's it ending up? So 250, something like that. I'm not gonna say anything about the length of your streak. A 60 stream streak. Well, and it's like the stream streaks are like. That's. I think they kind of started that around. Maybe a little before that, but I feel like it was right around this year, last year, kind of time frame. Okay, so we do this there. That's the endpoint, and then say 0, and say 250. And then repeat the process. Oh, whoops. So options, rather, you need to be negative 300? Yeah, okay. I could stagger them too, but that's easy enough to do after I add all of them. The anchored position, and we're just gonna, I've kind of figured it out. Negative 300, 250, 200, and then the last one being the start button. Anchored position being negative 300, 250, and 200. But like, you haven't missed a stream? No, I suppose with a 60 stream streak, then yeah, no, you have not missed a stream at all. Okay, and then I think I want to do the so let me just take and offset these by like 10 or so. So then the options I don't need to mess with. Credits. Scoot you over by like 10. And quit. Scoot you over by like 20. Hey, there we go. So then when you hit start, is it gonna play that animation on awake, right? Maybe? And then repeat the animation. Great. Can I have it start on a delay so that the bottles settle? Oh, I guess I could have the transition kind of hide the bottles settling too. Maybe that's a good idea. What was I gonna... I just said what I was gonna do. The looping. Get rid of the dumb dad blasted mother flippin' looping on you. Okay, so and then I can hit start. I'll actually just start the game. Why are these already on the floor? I don't know. But then I need the menus for like quitting to get back to the main menu. That looks great. The like starting the game, the main menu. Kind of weird with the bottles going through the hands though. Oh, and I could load this in a build. Yeah, I definitely want to mess with a web build tomorrow just to see. Oh, the bottles in the hands is weird? You don't like where the bottles are? Yeah, now I have the icon too. So you've got the tiny little icon for the... Yeah, the bottles falling before this happens. It's a little distracting. I guess okay. And that confirms that the quit button is working. But I could just go into the animation and delay it for now. I don't really need to run it as a build. I should just... Okay, just test it. Just test it. And just see. So then the bottle should fall, and then the menu should come in. Okay, it needs to be a little later. And I did miss the hydrate. And like I said, I think I should hide the bottles spawning in. Well, I thought they mentioned something about sending me a confirmation for the shipping of the thing, and I don't know where that is. I don't know where that went if they did send it to me. What was I doing? I was getting distracted by my email. Yeah, it probably does need like some kind of prompt to tell you, like, can you drink 99 bottles? It's not a great look. They immediately fall all over the floor. But that's okay. It's a game about getting drunk. If it's janky, that fits perfectly. Oh, but you said you didn't like the position of the bottles. The reason I was moving around the position of the bottles is because I wanted to keep the collisions on the hands, but I was having an issue where the arm and the bottle and stuff were running into the hands. Yeah, there is something satisfying about just hands out, just scooping up bottles and chugging them. Yeah, if I can make this look a little more like a bar, I think it'll be huge for like gameplay and stuff too. Oh, and it's been about an hour. I think I might sit. I keep wanting to paranoidly check the front door too, which maybe I'll go do that while I get the desk down. Okay. And now what am I messing with? So if I go from the beginning here, I don't know, that kind of works. Oh, no, I got an idea. Instead of spawning it in the middle of the screen, spawn it up above, duh. So that it's just a giant pile of bottles, but it's not. Okay, that might be a little high. Yeah, because this is ideally what I would want for like the transition, is basically that. A huge pile of bottles falling out of the sky. Now I need to delay the menu popping up even more. Okay, that looked like it's about perfect timing in the dev version, but if I do a build, the bottle's physics is going to be different or something. Well, I guess it's officially the halfway mark, isn't it? If it was Wednesday and now it's Friday. So... hopefully I will have a version of the game done a little beyond the... okay, y'all look a little small. Redouble. No. Why did that change the width of these things, though? What do you... why are you doing this? Look at the text width. Is that the anchor, though? What? Why do you not tell me? Where's the number that I'm messing with? I just messed with a couple numbers right here, and now I want to make it clear that it's in the middle, though. Now with sound, you're doing better than me. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I was gonna say, now that they're twice as big. Oh no, we gotta redo everything. Okay, so 400. 200. Because I'm like, this is gonna animate. Yep. Dadgummit. I just wanted to animate the anchored position. And you had to do both of them. It all needs to be updated. No, now it's updating to the wrong flipping thing there. No, that's flipping this. This thing is what I want to modify. Right there, please. That's the one I want to modify, you goof. Okay, and all of these really just need to be doubled. Oh, I guess I can go one by one with these then. I was gonna say some of these are gonna overlap though. Don't have a title or main menu yet. Okay, and I think I want to finish fiddling with these numbers before I see what you've got. That doesn't look like it's enough on the start. Well, let's just finish it. Let's just hope that that's enough. Yeah, it's looking like it's all done goofed. Wait, what? Why does that look... Are credits and quit where I want them? Or is the other stuff? Okay, I'm gonna forget about the video here if I don't... Okay, credits and quit are closer to where I want them. For endpoints. Okay, let's go look at the video before I forget that. Now with sound might be very loud. Okay. There. Doesn't seem too awful. Right, your game is so much better than mine. Based on just like all the stuff that's in here. And then all of the books are gonna have text on how to random stuff that is not about disarming a bomb, but might be about disarming a bomb. Boom, debug message will be replaced with an explosion. No, your game is looking great. This is definitely one of my better projects, at least. Even if it's not. Okay, so why are you like this? Oh, the 200 just didn't get updated to 400? Okay, and credits and quits. Okay, how did it start? I ended up in the wrong spot there. Because I was just doubling things. Oh, that just didn't get updated? Guess that just didn't get updated. I didn't make the sound effects myself, except for opening the book, but we can expect the limited time we have. Yeah. I mean, there's going to be a lot of, like, just grabbing assets and stuff, which is, I'm assuming, what you did there. Okay, options. Why are you moving down? You seem to be starting in the right spot and then moving down. Here. There we go. And quit. Why are you? Because I was messing with the Y on these that I didn't need to mess with. Or well, I kind of did. Because I doubled them. All of the 3D models are self-made, and the image of the notepad and book are also self-made vector graphics. So right now the only assets I grabbed are the sound effects and music. Oh, okay. Wow. It's looking good. It's looking impressive. Although not made within the space of this jam, though, right? You're talking within, like, just other previous projects and things? I guess none of this is super hard to make. I just figured making, like, that bomb would take a little bit. Oh, that's my... Yeah, I gotten decent at low poly blender. Yeah, that's the... I'm still working on that one. Okay, it's looking a little awkward here, but a Windows build that makes it nice and big. And this is why I do the builds a little more frequently and a little earlier on. Getting a little high on that. If I move everybody down, that's... Yeah, I think I want to move everybody down by like 200. Which is back to the animation for... Oops, okay, back to the animation for you. And I want to move everybody down on the Y by 200. So 0. Down on the Y. It's looking off again. It's like it doesn't look like everybody moved down. Oops. -8, no, -600? That seems wrong. Okay, who? Start? Why did you? Why? I just needed to go by each of them and move them down a certain amount, and okay, options and credits seem like they're doing the right thing. Those seem fine. I think I just moved everybody. Why did it start seem okay and then suddenly takes a turn for the worse? $200 and then suddenly 0. Okay, and then again I overcompensated here. I should not have messed with the animation until after figuring out the sizings of things. Okay. But I guess if you're playing on a tiny little screen, you're not going to see the quit button. Yeah, because it's working for this massive screen, but then if I try another screen... Thank you for moving out of the way there, Bob. Ah, shit. Now I'm like, well, okay. No, I can... Okay, I'm doing this in the least efficient way possible. It's just a matter of adding a canvas group, I think. Okay, we'll just do an image. Reset you. Remove the image component. Move all of you under that. Oh, fuck you, you fucking dumb fucking piece of fucking goddamn fucking shit. Can I update this with... Okay, so this is the menu. Sure. Okay, and then if I move the menu down, that's not gonna mess with the animation, except it is because these are all wrong now. Menu, credits button, right transform, make it position, and then I want to copy these to this. Fuck you. Also, what is this? Don't. No! I did want to keep that. No. Here. And here. There we go. Okay, so now... Oh, and then you're starting at the wrong spot because you decided to put something there. What do you fluffing mean? I don't want to. I just wanted to put this under here so that I could move the whole flippin' thing. Since I keep messing with it. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna just trust the process, I guess. The menu, not the rect transform of that. The options button. The rect transform. There. Now. Okay, yeah, you're just gonna add the stuff anyway. Okay, now. Why does it look like it's under something? You said that doesn't exist. Why does it look like it's under that?
Oh, that was so good, bro.
Okay, menu. Quit. Just what I should just do. And then you just put it wherever. Okay, whatever. Give up and quit because I keep overcomplicating things. But this will look polished at least. The gameplay's gonna suck. But that's always what happens. I'm like, but it's not Saturday. I keep thinking it's Saturday, but it's not Saturday. I'm like, this is the depression of Saturday, where I realize all of my hopes and dreams are for naught, and that the project's really not going as well as I think, based on the timeline. And that, like, the adding fun stuff like drunk effects is just not gonna happen. Okay. So that looks okay, and then we look at it in game and it's not gonna... What? Can I move the menu? Or does that break all of these? The menu isn't anywhere, right? Okay, now we do that. What? I moved it along the X, and then suddenly it started to shift along the Y. What? Okay, but this will let me just move all of them as an animation, right? Okay, they need to be a little further off screen. Fucking balls. Okay, is it because this is pinned to the middle and I need it pinned to the edge instead? Okay, there we go. That's better. Like I said, it looks a little crowded on a... Oh, and then I'm like, I just want to move these a little closer. That's not gonna fucking happen, because that's within the animation or something. Fucking god balls. I made this so hard. Yeah, and now my fear is just that it's not gonna be visible or clickable. Well, I guess it's gonna be clickable. The quit button seems to be clickable still. Oh shit, but then if I put them... Okay, I need to... Either that or I need another canvas. Because now if I do the options here, this guy is still in front of everything. So like if I do an options, I guess I could put it over here. Options and credits can pop up over here. Okay, then I need the transition. Then I need the menus here too. And that'll also be like the game over, which will take you back to the main menu. Yeah, I really hope I can get the drunk effects. I think that'll... Okay, that's working for now. Credits, I think I have on the other scene. So the main scene, there was a credits. So can I copy this? And I guess otherwise, can I copy this? Yes, I can. Okay. It's not going to show up as anything unless I put it under a canvas. Okay, pin it to the right, actually. Okay, I don't think these are actually... It's just a space rather than an enter. I think this works for buttons and stuff. I think it's a bit much for the credits. Although it should be on a white background. Oh wait, and this is... Yeah, there we go. If we do center aligned, and then it's center aligned on the right side. Okay, and then we drag it over. Maybe not this wide. Yeah, that it's fully pinned. Yeah, but this is definitely running into that other thing there. Dagnabbit. Okay, so then we do the empty object here. Okay, so this is the credits. This is the credits text. This is the background. Okay, then the credits is pinned to the right side. You don't need an image. This does not need to be under that. That's gonna reset the width. I just wanted to reset this. So then the text and the background go under that. So that the background can go under the text. There we go. Then the background can be 650. And the credits text is... So this will be like 650. Oh, I guess it is square. Basically.
For a woman. I didn't get the money and I didn't get the woman. But isn't it?
Okay, yeah, we did fully loop. Okay, I think that's enough of this. What else do I got? Maybe something with a little more oomph to it. Yes, okay. Cute and adorable. Okay, so... I don't know. I don't have another font. Plus, it is the credits. It doesn't necessarily need to be... Like, if it's a very basic font, that's fine. Okay, so now we do the credits animation. Howdy, howdy. It's been a long day. That's it. It seems like it's a big streamer, I think, right? I don't actually know what the story is behind that one. Okay, so this credits is where the credits anchor position. It's gonna go from so that's its endpoint there. And then I need you to go is it negative? No. Okay, so how about like 500? No. So how about like 1200? You just did it backward. Gosh dang it. Okay. There, this is supposed to be it coming on screen. Okay, and then I need to overshoot it a little bit. And this is positive or negative? That's positive, so then let's do like a negative 100 or something. Has been a long day of gradually committing to hard work since I began. Oh, and I don't know if you... Are you familiar with GMTK? Are you familiar with the... I was like, there's something here. Yeah, that's the little character. I'm just so zoomed out that, Oh, and then because this is all under one animator, that means I cannot... Well, no, it only needs to do this animation at the beginning, so... See people are streaming it. It's a game jam, you'd imagine. I believe it's the biggest game jam on itch.io now at this point. I mean, it's got 30,000? 36,000 people joined. And there was 9,000 submissions last year. So I'm assuming it's going to be a full, like, 10,000 submissions. Okay, and I'm just so deep in the, like, minutia as opposed to the gameplay, but I'm hoping I can spice up the gameplay a little more. Oh, so the Game Jam's theme, so it's 4 days to make a game around the theme of Countdown. So my interpretation of Countdown was 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. So I've been messing with the main menu so far. But then the actual gameplay being you scoop up the bottles of beer and drink them. Still need to work on the audio, still need to spruce it up, and I think I want to have it so that you get drunk. I had the bottle caps popping off for a bit there, but they were not rotating correctly. It was like the bottles would fall off the shelf, but the caps wouldn't. But yeah, really the gameplay is just hoover up the bottles and drink them. And then I still need to finish the menus to get to the main menu, get back to the main menu, do a pause menu, which I really should have some boilerplate like template code at this point, but I don't. Oh, I guess I don't need to be too picky about all the bottles everywhere just because the... Yeah, and I was trying to add some more bottles just to have more chaos. I'm really hoping I can add crazy drunk effects tomorrow. Yeah, it's one of those, like, it's not necessarily the... There's a lot of games that are kind of like, you have this single, like, cleanup challenge kind of thing, so that is kind of what I was aiming for here. Yeah, so this does give me a good sense of how long it takes to play the game. Yeah, when it's very specifically 99 bottles of beer on the wall, and only 99 bottles of beer. Okay, I thought I said, hey, don't go below 0. That's a little frustrating. But Yeah, I definitely need to work on the environment and stuff too. There's a lot of polish to add still. Okay, so... serialize... field... So you never want to pop it up. This is the animator. Animator. And then credits here. Animator.play. Credits. I guess I don't have to worry. Well, I don't know. I guess what's gonna happen to the buttons when I play this credits animation? It's not tied to anything. Okay. Nothing. Oh, because I connected up the button, but then the thing that I can never remember is to actually tie these things together. Fuck. Yep, that's exactly what I was afraid of. So not only is it gonna be stupid here, but that also... Get you move this shit. Why? Actually, where's the end of the... the end of this animation. Then by default, that's where the menu actually just sits. Okay, so... why does it look like it's moved on the Z? What? Why did you decide that that was the thing? What, just by default, the start button has a Z component? Don't do that, please. Okay. so wherever you end up, 400, 200 is where you should be starting. So, like I said, if I click that, so 400, 200. $400, 0. Negative 200. So hopefully this will cause it to default back to that other thing. 400, negative 400. So that when I try to hit credits, it'll put the credits. The main menu won't move. Hey, there we go. Okay, but it is only showing up and it's not undoing it. I guess we'll just do a bool. Show credits. Probably false. So then if show credits animator dot playback speed. No. Just show credits, hide credits. Just make two different animations. Don't mess with the speed. Oh, and then I gotta... Okay, credits show? Can't rename this easily. I had that issue earlier. Okay, so we're just doing a new clip. It is credits show. And then it's just gonna be the exact same thing as credits. And then create a new clip for credits hide. Which is just this in reverse. Okay, so now here, show credits. Credits show. Okay, show credits equals equals not show credits. Oh, and I guess because the Because it's all tied into one animator. If you hit options, then it'll... Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Why? Why does it always default to loop? It just... Most of the damn time, you don't want to loop an animation. So why is that the default? Okay, I still need a transition there. I need my menu here too. I should be a good chunk of the way done with the menus, though. Okay. Oh, the credits needs to... So where do you go when you hide? Because that's where you should start. So let me do that. I could probably spruce that up a little bit. But there's some kind of credits. Oh, Quit is hiding in the ground again. Oh, ram it. Okay, ground, you don't get visuals anymore. Collider stays, but you don't get collisions anymore. There we go. Okay. I beat Phil. Phil is too focused on other things. Okay, it's the... Oh, ad break just finished, didn't it? Oh, dadgummit. Oh, you spawn the pack so it automatically adds you to it. Okay, I guess that would make sense. I was y'all excited. This is why I don't talk. Okay, now I gotta figure out the options menu. Oh, I guess I could make these actual hyperlinks you can click or something, right? Maybe. Not easily, I don't think. Oh, I guess I did. No, it... There's no option to turn this into... Oh man, I guess I could remake the credits so that you can click all of the links by doing a whole bunch of other different text things on top. Okay. We're not messing with that. I have some kind of credits, that's fine. I just want some kind of options for music and sound effects. For turning down the audio on those. Then I just need transition screens. and a main menu in the game. Dang it, the ad just happened. But I need to pee, so I will be back. I need to stand up and move around a little bit too. Okay, let's try that again. Being... Yeah, you just sort of have a thumbnail. I have this, which doesn't have the guy in it. Oh, and the, okay, no, I was really just trying to write down what I wanted for each of these things. And then also the menus. Okay, so I still need the options menu. I still need the scene transitions. I still need the order shipped. Holy heck, they finally shipped it. Okay. That was another one of those, like, hey, any update on this? Luckily, the other person said, yes, we shipped him something, so that's... Yay! Somebody chiming in for me to say, yeah, it's not... I guess I could go... You know what? Since I keep taking breaks, I will go take a break to check the front door, just because now I'm paranoid, especially because I got more emails, so... Okay, finally got the thing, so I think I'm gonna take a break on the game and come back, meaning I'm gonna kill the stream, because I have actual work to do, at least I paperwork to sign that I can now actually sign, so I'm gonna go do that. First question being, was there anybody here? And then second question, who do I want to raid? And then I will probably be back pretty quick after. Okay, 3 people, meaning ain't nobody here. So, no raid then. Silver Palace? What is Silver Palace exactly? Wait, Wizard Cafe Rhythm Typing. Interesting. Woody devs. Oh, like I said, I wasn't gonna do a raid anyway because there's not enough people in here. Okay. I got work to do. I got actual work to do, and I can actually do it now, so I'm going to come back. Hopefully soon. It shouldn't take me all that long. I guess technically I could raid, but okay, let's just do a quick check. Is anybody actually doing GMTK instead of just doing stuff? So maybe if somebody's doing GMTK, the answer is I already raided over there a couple of times. That's Godocon. Okay, nope. So, not enough people to raid with, and also not anybody to raid that's doing GMTK. Okay, so I guess I will call it quits, do whatever work I need to do, and then come back. We'll see how long that takes me. I might go for a walk, too. I think I kind of want to get out, so... I'll be back by 6 o'clock at the latest. Oh yeah, because then dinner and stuff. I don't know. I think it'll be hard to squeeze in a stream for like an hour. So... I might just do an early dinner. I could do an early dinner and then get back on earlier. So maybe 5 or 6. Probably 6. But maybe 5 or 6. I'll be back. So that's 3 o'clock. So 2-3 hours. And I should be back. But okay, goodbye, good night, good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. Bye.